What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Dell's Corner. I kind of wanted to just kind of discuss a couple things as far as the new Apex goes. And this is gonna be more along the line of like almost like a rant. Okay. I'm not gonna get too in depth with what's going on and on how I feel about this season too much. But I will give it to y'all one time. I have friends that play this game. I have friends that want to play the game with me, and in so many ways, Apex has let me down. I like how they added a couple of new things to it, like the arenas. They're trying to get the balancings right for every situation, for every legend, I guess is what we're trying to say. And every season for the past 4 seasons, I've just been disappointed every single time. At least Modern Warfare is doing something different. At least, and you guys can hate, you guys have your own opinions about your own games. At least in my opinion, at least Fortnite's doing something different. The Cycle is doing something different. Overwatch is trying to come back. They're doing something different. And the one thing about Apex that I just don't understand or get is how they choose not to make changes based upon their community. If enough people say something about Overwatch, like if a character is too OP, they try to immediately fix it. In my opinion, in my experience in that game, if Fortnite has a issue, they're immediately fixing it on the next update. They don't let you wait a month. They don't let you wait a season and for you to fucking fix it. They are literally fixing it on the next patch. Same thing. Well, I can't even say Modern Warfare. Modern Warfare is Warzone is a fucking atrocious. It is a show. If that's what I'm trying to say. But when it came to Apex, I dedicated my time to Apex back when Loba was there, when she came about. It was because I was like severely addicted to Sombra, and her ability almost reminded me of Sombra, and I was like, yeah, hell yeah, I'm gonna dedicate my time. I'm gonna perfect Loba, and by the end of the season, I wasn't too happy with everything. So I was like, you know what? I'll give the next season a try. Same thing. I'll give the next season a try. Same thing. And here we are. You're on season 10. And I felt that the trailer, I felt that the character, I felt the new changes, I felt everything that they ended up presenting to the community was very mediocre. It is your 10th season, and 10 is a big number. It really is, because when Fortnite did 10 seasons, they did a huge change. I mean, huge. And Apex is making a lot of money right now. There's multiple reasons why I just don't like Apex. There's multiple reasons why I haven't really been playing. I have the game downloaded. I re-downloaded it. Talk shit all you want. I re-downloaded it, and I play it from time to time. But every time I go in, 2-3 games in, I'm done. I'm just tapped. It's the same shit. They don't fix their servers. They don't fix their matchmaking. They don't fix the level that each individual should be paired up with. It's EA. I mean, what do you expect? Any game that I've ever played that had EA title in it, involvement in it, their servers sucked balls. I think the only time that I remember EA was baller was back when Battlefield 2 was in effect. And man, I played the shit out of Battlefield 2. And ever since then, it's just nothing but server crashes, issues. I mean, it's been horrible. And Apex is just that game that's atrocious. Right now, I wouldn't doubt it if I were to log on, which happens every season. If I were to log on right now, I would get kicked out over 10 billion times. The servers would crash. I would lose my gameplay. I would be right in the middle of a match and it would just completely, like, they have billions of dollars. Billions. No, I don't know if they have billions of dollars, but they have enough money to actually put some money into their servers and fix this issue. Creating new content. Not just giving you overlap skins on a gun. At least Fortnite comes out with dances that gives me extra appeal. If I were to go in there, man, I can dance all over you if I trash you in the lobby. Like, but they just started coming out with last season emotes, and they're getting into the game. It's going nowhere. But there's plenty of people who are like, Apex is like the same shit every month, but I'm so excited for next season. And I'm like, for what? What are you excited for? It's the same shit. They're gonna give you the same shit. They're gonna pair up the same matchmaking. People have been talking about the same matchmaking for months, and nothing has been done. Nothing. People wanted solos. No, you didn't give us solos. You just gave us the ability to not fill. That's not solos. Just for once, give us what we want. Give us what we've been complaining about. Give us what we've been talking about. For months, we've been doing it. I don't understand it. I don't know why you choose not to listen. I don't know why you choose not to make that commitment. I guess, oh, well, if we do it for this many people, we're going to have to do it for everybody because it's going to affect everybody. Yeah, because the majority of the people want these changes to happen and you're not doing it. As a company, you should be able to hear your consumer base and make the changes. Look at the cycle. The cycle, people call it a dead game right now. I don't think it's a dead game because if you go into the developer options or the developer notes and actually read them, they're actually breaking down the game from scratch here in the future. And then they're going to revamp the whole game altogether as one because people are loving the game itself. But the problem is that there is a lot of bugs because it was in a beta. Now it's going into an alpha mode. And they're giving the people what they want in general, and I'm glad to hear that. You got a PvP and a PvE, and when you actually play the game, there's a lot of concept there's a lot of thought that goes into that game, and that's why I love the cycle so much. Now, a lot of people have just been waiting for this change, so they stopped playing the cycle, but there's plenty of people who are still playing it to the point where I can still get into a game every now and then. But it's not going away. It's not dying. Okay, they just listened to their fan base and they said, hey, let's make these changes. That way we can get more fan base to come in and we'll be able to make the changes that we need to. That way we can get the publicity that we need to. The player base that we need to. It's a great game. It's a fantastic game. I just feel, in my opinion, all the games that I play that are generally online, even fighting games, EA is the only company that chooses not to listen the most. Do they listen? Yes. Do they make changes? Only if it's in the budget or if they think it's going to be benefiting the community. The changes that people want will benefit the community and better put money into better servers. Close it down for a couple months. Okay? It would be an inconvenience, but at least nobody is losing their data. If you got to change your servers 100%, make an announcement a year later, a year ahead of time. Hey, from this time to this time, keep in mind Apex is going to be gone, but we're coming back because we need to fix our servers. I would come back for that. You got the money. Make it fucking happen. This season, I'm just not going to touch at all. I'm not gonna say that I'm gonna uninstall again because that's not true. I think every time I tell myself that I'm gonna do it, I end up getting back in there. So I'm not doing that this time. I'm just gonna leave it as is. But I will say I'm not touching it. I have it on a sticky note. Don't touch Apex, because I'm just completely done with the progress that they've been giving us as a community. It's too slow. You have the money for it. You're making hundreds of thousands of dollars on each individual that come in buy a battle pass. Like, think about it. The people who are buying battle passes and they're just not happy with the season are just probably not finishing the battle pass. So then they wait until the next season. They're like, oh, what does the battle pass got to give me this time? So then they buy no battle pass again. You're making hundreds of thousands of dollars onto these people. And it's like, you have the money. Make the changes that need to happen. It's not that hard. You're giving us, not only that, you're not giving us enough modes. You know, give me some more modes. You've had modes throughout the year, throughout the year before as well. And we both know, we and hundreds of thousands of people know, you can add more modes because you've done it before. But don't force modes on top of us. So if you have 3v3 or 2v2, right? Have a separate mode where it's like 3v3 special event. But don't force the event on us where we have to play the event. Why should we have to play the event? Look at Fortnite. Fortnite has nothing but events, and they're all separated in each individual section. Trio or squads, trios, duos, solos, and then you have the competitive arenas, trios, duos, solos, or no, trios, duos, solos, right? And then you also have other events, and you're looking at 4 or 5 of different events that is going on throughout the week. I've seen you do it, and then you stop doing it. I don't know. I've gone on 12 minutes on this thing. This is literally no cuts. I'm just completely done with it. I'm not going to touch it this season. I promise you I'm not going to touch it this season. It's just if you do see me on, that's not me. That's probably my daughter, or that might be a friend that might come over, but I'm not touching it. I'm not touching it. So, I need to see real progress when it comes to the changes of Apex, and I need to see something new. Give us multiple modes, and maybe we'll talk. Fix your fucking servers, most of all, and listen to your community. I mean, battle pass is a battle pass. You can come up with as much skins as you want to. You can come up with that, but it doesn't benefit us at all. Doesn't benefit us at all. Same thing as Fortnite. I mean, skins don't benefit you, but sometimes they do. So if you have a darker skin and then the lighting turns that you're in, like it goes from light to dark, morning to night. Yeah, darker skins kind of give you a benefit because you can't really see the darker skin. So in some type of way, it works, but not to the extent that I'm trying to talk about. But there is some type of perks to it, so that's kind of cool. I don't know. It is what it is. Or do crossovers. That's another thing too. Do crossovers with other companies. I mean, you have some references to like some movies, like Wizard of Oz for what's his name? I can't even remember their names. I don't even care anymore. But as far as me saying I don't even care anymore, yes, I'm ranting and raving, but that doesn't mean that I care. Because if I cared, then I'd still be playing the game as much as I really wanted to. I think they need to make a change. If they were to say, hey, you get this special skin to like kind of reel me in. There's some people that are out there that are like, oh, well, Fortnite sells out all the time. Like, oh, they do too many crossovers with Marvel and DC, and oh, a good game wouldn't have to cross over. Bullshit. A good game gets noticed by those companies who then reach out their hand to Fortnite and say, use me as a skin. Or Fortnite has the money to be able to afford those people or crossovers. That's success. That's not, oh, Fortnite shit, because they got to do a crossover. How many other games that are out there that have done crossovers? It's because they're successful, not because that they're shit. Just kind of think about that. If Apex was as successful as I would assume it is, that I would love to see it is, then they would be able to have a lot more people willing to throw in their ideas or throw in their crossovers, like, hey, use me as a skin, or hey, we're gonna use the Tin Man as a skin this season for a Pathfinder, that's his name, you know, or you did the Wicked Witch, you did the Wizard of Oz. I mean, for whatever reason, they're stuck on Wizard of Oz because they did the witch for oh god, I can't remember any of their names. That's how much I just don't care. Wow. Either way, I'm gonna end this because it's now I'm starting to realize how much I really don't care. Just change it. Shit. I don't know. Love y'all. Y'all be safe. I have other shit that's coming out, so I hope you are there for that. I'm gonna catch you on the next one. Deltron's out.